Your diet is the cause of your brain fog and low energy levels. And why did you click on this video? Because you have damn brain fog and you have low energy. That's why you clicked on this video. And why do you think of that? Right? Why do you think of that? Because every single time you go down to work on your table, do some productivity for your business, what happens? You feel the brain fog and you barely do any work. Or while you're doing, you don't even want to do the work because you have low energy. You don't have the energy to even get up and sit on your chair, pull your computer, and start doing the work you need to do to make money to retire your family. Right? You don't even have the energy to do that. Or even if you have the energy to go to your chair, you have the brain fog to not even think for at least 1 hour. You can't even think for 1 hour straight properly. How do you think you're going to retire your family and make money? Or make even more money than that? $100,000, $1 million. How do you think you're going to get there? How are you going to think? If you can't even sit down and do 1 hour of work properly. It all starts down from your diet. It's the foundation. What you put in is what you get out. But I heard that 1,000 times. It's real. Right? It's the most true thing you ever heard. You have to eat good, right? You're an entrepreneur. So I believe in you. I trust you. You don't eat like subhumans. Subhumans mean people that they're so at the bottom. Like they're nowhere near successful. Fast food, McDonald's, Tim Hortons, Booster Juice, all those stuff. Right? I believe you don't eat like that. So I think you're clear on that. But you probably do eat like a bodybuilder. Right? Because entrepreneurs, first thing, couple of things you do, you get in the gym. That's the first thing. Iman Ghazi gets in the gym. Hamza gets in the gym. Alex Monzi, you see his physique, he's massive. Most of the time, you're an entrepreneur, that's the first thing you did. You built that up. Maybe you build an impressive physique, maybe you build a decent physique, that's fine. But now your goal is to make money. Or to at least get work done and clear your brain fog and get the energy to a level that you never even experienced in life. So you can actually experience life to what it's supposed to be meant. And how are you going to do that? Through your diet. And how do you eat right now? Like a bodybuilder. And there's problems with that because even bodybuilders are not that healthy. Bodybuilders are not that healthy. Just because you're huge damn muscles, doesn't mean you're healthy. Right? Even Larry Wheels, where is he? In the hospital right now. Or he's sitting down, he's not healthy. He's all that gear and stuff. But even like naturals who eat like pancakes, bro, that's all sugar. Pancakes, what else do they eat? I don't even know. Maple syrup. Maple syrup is good for you though. But I don't even know. A1 milk. You probably don't know what that is. But A1, A2, there's a difference. Right? McDonald's. They probably eat McDonald's too. Like processed food, all that stuff. Bodybuilders. Because they have to get calories in. That's how they bulk up. But you can still do that naturally. Right? Think back of 1 million years ago. Or whatever humans were first there. What did they eat? 4 food groups. Right? They hunted for food. That was their meat. Fruit from the trees. Apples. Bananas. You got honey from beehives. That was there. Eggs is part of the meat category because it comes from chicken. And you got raw dairy, or at the very least, A2 dairy. Pasteurized or not, doesn't matter. Raw is A2 anyways. It could be A1, I think. But A2 milk, just say that. A2, preferably raw if you can't. In my place, there's no raw. It's illegal to sell it, so it's pasteurized. But as long as it's A2, right? I'll explain that in a different video, A2, A1 to A2. There's probably other videos out there that explain the difference, so you can learn that. But how do you eat right now? Like a bodybuilder, right? You're stacked on carbs, bunch of rice, bunch of kiwi, or not kiwi. My goodness, it's a long time I recorded videos, that's why. Oats, potatoes, all that stuff. That was, think about all that time ago. There's no such thing as agriculture. You didn't have agriculture. So there was no rice, right? There was no potatoes. There's no oats. There's none of that stuff. It's grains. This grains has something called lectins. Lectins. Or something, that's how you spell it around. Like that. It has that. And that's very bad for you, and it messes up your brain. It's an anti-nutrient. Right? It's not good for you. We were not meant to eat that. You probably eat a lot of nuts. That's also has phthalic acid. That's also not good for you. Oxalates from vegetables. Even vegetables not good. The only rare vegetable that I think is pretty good is carrots. That's very good for you. Tomatoes, I think, is considered fruit. So one kind of vegetable. Avocado is considered a fruit, so that's not, doesn't count. Cucumber is also, I think, is a vegetable. So that one's good because it's mainly water. But other than that, I haven't heard that much about beetroot. But anything green, full of oxalates. It's not really good for you. It's like, it messes up your kidneys. Right? So it all starts from the diet. That's why you have brain fog, man. That's why you can't think. That's why you can't sit down and do work. That's why you can't do any of that stuff. Because you mess up your brain, you can't think. Right? So let's come down to these 4 food categories. Meat. What can you eat in meat? Right? I want you to forget everything you learn about gym, everything you learn about fitness, everything bodybuilders eat. Cut everything else except for these 4 food groups, or five things I'm going to say, or a couple of things I'm going to say. Meat, anything. I don't care. Even chicken is fine. It's 10 times healthier than what the bodybuilders eat. Bodybuilders eat chicken too. I'm not saying no to that. But it's what they put on. What do they eat? Rice and chicken. Take the rice out. Eat just chicken. Eggs, they eat it too. So you're good with that. You're probably already eating it. Eat more though. So go for at least 4. At least bare minimum 4 eggs, I would say. Honey, raw honey. Make sure it's raw. That's good. Fruit, anything. It's fine. Carrots is good. Cucumber, tomatoes, those are all good. And milk, dairy. You want to try for raw. If you can't get raw, get pasteurized. And make sure it says A2. Each bottle or can or whatever you get it from, it has to say A2. And it will say in big letters A2. It's not going to be small letters. It will say in big letters A2 or not. Just make sure it's not A1. A1's from a genetic cow. Cow that's not supposed to even be here. Right? A2 is a real cow. It comes from a real cow. And even if you're lactose intolerant, A2 should be able to digest for you pretty good. Like you shouldn't feel any symptoms from that. Shouldn't. You could. If you do, then don't even drink dairy at all. But most likely you shouldn't. So what is this going to do? Well, using what I call the recomp method. What does recomp mean in the fitness? What does it mean? Lose fat, and at the same time you're building muscle. We're going to apply the same logic here. I call this the recomp diet. Or I have a principle called the recomp, but we're going to mix it with diet, right? It fits in with most things. Recomp diet. We're going to use this diet to reduce our brain fog, so lose fat, and increase muscle, which is here, increase energy. That's what you want. We don't want to be fat and big. We don't want to be low fat and skinny. Right? I'm using fitness terms here, so you understand. You want to be low fat, big, high muscle. So you want to be low brain fog, high energy. Therefore, you have the energy to get your chair, work all day. But while you're at work, your brain is clear, your brain is sharp, you're focused, you do the task 100% best of your ability. That's the point. That's the recomp diet. Right? Those food groups I said, that's what you want to eat. Just eat that. Literally just follow those principles. Eat that. Don't even change. Right? You can add, if you really want grains, only include rice and potatoes. Don't include anything else. Anything else, I know for a fact it's not good. But rice and potatoes are the only things that I would set for grains. But still, I wouldn't eat them. If you have to eat them. Don't eat anything else. But if you can, take them out. Okay? That's it. Once you fix the foundation, where everything what you put in is clean, everything else you do, every other hack you try for brain fog, and every other hack you try for higher energy will just multiply. Just multiply. You doing cardio? You got this diet? Your cardio is going to be 10 times the results. Your brain fog is going to be 10 times lower. Your energy is going to be 10 times higher. It just multiplies. Right? You want to recomp. But the benefit is anyone can recomp. In fitness, usually just the beginners that can lose fat and build muscle. But here, anyone can recomp any age. Right? Beginner, advanced does not matter. You can recomp. That's the benefit. If you want to book a call with me, so see how much I can help you more. See if I can help you more. Maybe reduce your brain fog a lot lower. If you need help on this stuff, or you need help planning your diet, what times to eat it, timing and all that, protocols and all that stuff, I have a calendar down below. You can just book a call with me, a free call. We'll just discuss our opinions and thoughts and see how I can help you. All right, bro. Hopefully you like this video. Catch you next one. Peace.